Hi there, viewer on YouTube. Sorry that the connection seems to be a little bit slow and laggy. I'm just going to be doing some death rest farming, so if you want to stick around and watch, you're more than welcome to. I'm not recording this for YouTube or anything, so this is just while I'm doing some other rendering stuff. I figured I may as well kill some time on here. Right, let's put this away. We are eventually going to be using that, but really I need some death breaths so that I can actually death breaths and forgotten souls, so I can farm up those. Let's go do some bounties actually. That seems like a bit of a fun plan. Obviously we're keeping it on Torment 5 at the moment, so things might be a little bit tricky, but we'll keep on top of it. We should have a good amount of Thorns damage being put out, so hopefully things will just kill themselves on us rather than us having any particular issues from them. Hello there to everyone who's just tuned in on Twitch. I hope that the stream is okay. I've got a little red flag up on my screen. I'm just doing some death breath farming, so feel free to stick around if you want. We're not doing anything specific. Maybe do some bounties, but that's probably going to be it. For those that haven't tuned in before, this is a Legacy of Nightmares Thorns Barbarian build. So things hit us and they take a hell of a lot of damage. At least that's the vague plan for it. We're kind of helped out by Whirlwind as well, and also by facial explosions because of the massive red soulstone that we've got on. Yeah, 158 million is the Thorns damage, I think, at the moment. That's 65.7 or so. It depends on if crits or not. I still not found that if Thorns damage crits. Alright, let's pop down. In fact, we'll grab that while we're passing through the area.
Someone help!
Alright, saved this dude. Save him from this one as well. And this one. Come on, Mr. Merchant. Don't care about any of that stuff. I do care about actually kind of selling some of this stuff to you, though. Nope. Alright, fine. We'll just go in. And I suppose I can talk to him later if I really, really want. Ooh, there is a goblin. Oh, liquid rainbow. Hello. Mr. Odious Collector, you are getting all of the stabbing on you. He's actually taking a significant amount of damage from bleeding. Living Umbral Oath and 6 death breaths. That's exactly what we needed. And Forgotten Souls. Hi there, GG Gaming HD. Nice to have you here in the channel. Although, from the looks of it, it may just be only you at the moment. But still good to have you along for the ride. You a Diablo 3 player as well, or are you just looking for your next gaming extravaganza? Alright, let's get this guy murdered. Really, we want Sanguinary Vambraces. That's what's going to make this build shine. Until then, we're just kind of making do by things hitting us and dying rather than hitting us and killing everything else near them as well. Facially exploding does help as well. Alright, let's get this dude killed. He's starting to annoy me. Down he goes. Another death breath. That's just what we need. And Paragon 100. It's a shame I couldn't do that on the main YouTube videos, but I will take it here rather than nowhere.
Still recharging.
Let's put that point in. Also, hunting up a ton of death breath is going to help with force crafting rings and braces and all kinds of stuff. So, grindy work, probably not the best viewing material for a standard YouTube video, I'd say. We could just like push on to the second level, I suppose. Mostly I'm hunting for yellows more than anything, but we'll also have a look around for recipes. Ooh, there's a biggest... Hello, blues. Hello, blues. Alright, there's well in the middle of you. We'll do a bit of shouting. We'll explode. Yeah, that crowd control reduction that I've got on is certainly helping with reducing the amount of time I get stunned for. That's really, really good to see. What is my crowd control reduction at the moment? That's probably in defense. 61.8%. Yeah, that's definitely helping. Where's that coming from? There's some on my helm. 27. 29. And I suspect one of my skills will be doing it as well. It matters not specifically where it's coming from. Suffice to say, it definitely helps, and that is a good thing, so we're going to keep it as long as possible. We'll keep it stacked along with the thorns damage and everything else that we're doing. Tonight's stream is brought to you by Morgan's Spiced Rum. Possibly the greatest, most delicious rum out there. Although I am a bit of a pauper, so I won't spend a huge amount of money on anything else. Hello, Cobalt. Probably not the best time for you to jump up on the table. Not sure if you can actually see, but one of my cats is trying to come across. There we go. Let's get these guys killed. Ooh, not standing on that. Standing anywhere but on there. Right, we'll grab that death breath. Right, now I can sort you out. There you go. Let's push you back a little bit. Get the floated corpse. Kill the rat's nest. Still got 12 mobs to kill here. We do need to repair our equipment as well. We'll just make sure that there's nothing up here. This might be all of them. No. A significant number, though. We'll get the frenzy try. Oh, maybe it was all of them. I thought there was still one left. Okay, well, let's head back to town very quickly. We'll repair our equipment, and then we will head on. Just to demonstrate, yeah, not particularly helpful. Yeah, thank you. Go back to your bed. Alright. Let's salvage those bits up and repair. Now, the Flawless Royal Topaz, I'm going to hold on to that. Liquid Rainbow, we will put that in here. Mostly because I want to complete the season journey on camera, so I'll save that until next time. These bits can all go down, though. And that can be taught. Let's put that in the top so I remember it next time. And in the meantime, we'll go and kill the Tomekeeper. Alright, up through the back with our giant pointy barbarian. It's how you make things go faster. If you stab them lots, that works. Right, let's get some fury and start whirling through everything. It is going to be a massacre in here. So much of a massacre. Just because of the amount of thorns damage we do. Oh, well, that will stop the massacre. Alright, let's head up this way. Yeah, it's not exactly looking like there's going to be a huge amount of stuff up here. Let's pull back the other way. Come on, shadow dudes. You can do better than that. It's like you're not even trying. Ooh, cursed chest. Well, we'll do that while we're here. I mean, also, obviously, taking on yellows. And facially exploding in the middle of everything. Yeah, let's be a little bit careful about our health. Right, grab that, grab that. Shame he didn't have any death breaths. Oh god, mag. Okay, let's try this and see if it's any better. Hopefully, that's going to be much better as far as actual viewability goes. Yeah, that looks much better. Sorry about that if you were watching before. It looked like the entire system was having a funny 5 minutes. We're just running around doing some bounties at the moment, just to kill some time, farm up some death breaths, that kind of thing. I will eventually get the hang of it. Whoa, hey, yeah. Right, that'll teach me to watch the screen and not watch the stream. So let's pop ignore pain and we'll get right in the middle of this and get this guy cut down. There we go, death breath. That's what we wanted. Okay. Charge on up here. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a nice Sunday evening or Sunday, like, lunchtime, depending on where you are in the world. Okay, wait. Ah, the Inquisitor's back going to be the other way. Alright, fine. I always do this. Anytime we come to this area, I end up walking down the wrong side. For those of you that aren't aware of my build, this is a Thorns-based Legacy of Nightmares set. So the idea is for things to kill themselves on me, and at the moment, I think it's something where in the region of 69 million damage they take every time they attack me. Let's let these guys hit. Yeah. 22.8. Okay, fine. It's not quite as much as I was expecting. Why is it not quite as much? Is it? Let's take that off, put it back. Take that off, put it back. Take that off, put it back. How much thorns have we got? So our thorns is up to 66,000. Right, hit me. No. I've also got Nagel rings, so things are just like blowing up on... Anytime it comes near, the tiny terrorists go kaboom. Right, these guys can properly hurt themselves. Yeah. It's a reasonable amount of Thorns damage that they're taking at the moment. We have put the difficulty up to Torment 5, so they've probably got a little bit more resistance. I don't know. Either way, they're dying well enough. Yeah, 55.9 million I saw crop up then. Let's get some whirling going. I think he's managed to do that off the edge. Probably not his most sensible move, but...
Not enough fury.
There we go. Grab these and escape! Ooh, hello. Bloodshard Goblin. Oh, yes. We're not going to spend these. We're going to save them until the next actual recorded episode, which is probably going to be part of Monday Night Gaming. I will be streaming again on Monday night, so if you're around then, do tune in. And that will be multiplayer using my other Barbarian with my brother Matrix. Let's grab that and we'll put this Paragon point in. Okay, well, we just need another couple of mobs to die, so this should be relatively quick. There we go. Alright, let's head on to kill Magda. We've already killed Magda once. She popped out of a shrine about 10 minutes ago.
And Dariel was the only female evil. She aided the lesser evils for many years, but eventually... Help us! You can't leave us here!
Nope. Sorry, can't stop to help. Gotta kill Magda. We're just charging through. If you were a yellow or a blue, then we'd stop to kill you, but if you're just in the cage, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait there. I'm sure there'll be another adventurer come past in short time, and they will give you some help. I'm not sure at all. Oh, well, what was I just saying about blues? Let's whirl through that rather than just standing there taking damage off it. damn annoying shielded mobs. Still, we can get them hurt and cut down easily enough. Facial explosion, that will do it. Death breath. Death breaths are the primary reason. I know. Hi, Gromp. It's very easy to get distracted. I know I say I'm going to run through, but I can't leave them just standing there feeling all neglected. I got to kill them. The primary reason is to get death breaths, but we're also just going to murder everything that gets directly in our way. Or partly in our way, or in the vague vicinity of our way. Let's take the fight to the lady. Come on, stab. Build up a nice little buffer of fury, and then we can just whirl back and forth and come here. Plenty of stabbing fun. Let's get some. Oh, we're gonna explode. Oh, that was a tiny bit of lag there. I've got my finger on ignore pain just in case something like that needs to happen. As much as things are quite happy to kill themselves on us, we do still need to be a little bit careful. Come on. There we go. There's nothing wrong with killing trash mobs. The only downside is I don't have a socket in Ambo's Pride at the moment, which is one of the main reasons why I'm farming up Death Breaths and Forgotten Souls. So I can't have the Gem of Ease in there, because I really want the Gem of Ease in there. That'll, if nothing else, it'll improve our leveling speed, and that just makes the rest of the game go a bit faster. Tyrael, give me stuff. Alright, what have we got in the box? Ooh, some actual stuff. Right, let's salvage up, make some space. That's gonna go in the cube in a moment. Right, so these design royal emeralds, they're gonna be saved for another time because I want to hand them in as part of Monday Night Gaming and finish off my season journey. War of the Dead, Arcane Barb, Golden Scourge, and some boots. Oh no! That's really, really sad. Were they hard? I'm assuming they were hardcore ones. Illusory boots? No, we'll just salvage them. That is so tragic. Okay, this goes in my stuff to be salvaged box. Let's go there. Everything else goes in. And we're going to move straight on to the next act. 592. Got to be careful I don't get too many of them. Alright, so on to, well, West March, I guess. Let's go fight Malthael at Torment 5 again because it was so much fun. Yeah, softcore's kind of lost its appeal to me as well. If my connection was really, really bad, then it might have an appeal, but for where I am, there's no real challenge there if you're not actually fearing for your life. You could just die and try again, and die and try again, and die and try again. Oh, a set helm. Let's have a look at that. I bet it's going to be the Immortal... Oh, it's not the Immortal King's Triumph. Raker's Will. Well, that's the second bit of Raker's set we've got, I think. Alright, let's put that point in. We're not going to wear it, of course, because this is a Legacy of Nightmares build. Wait, we actually want to be going the other way. Oh my god, I got distracted again. It's so easy. Yeah, lag spikes... I lose probably one character just to disconnect, and that can be just down to Battle.net deciding it doesn't want to play anymore. One character each season, I think, for the last 6 seasons I've lost someone. And I've lost other characters just due to me being incompetent, but let's come over here. Right, I'm just going to Alt-Tab very quickly to tweak some settings. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Right, okay. And the game continues. So I was just making sure that I didn't actually have anything downloading in the background, because the last thing I do want is to be fighting Malthael and something very bad to happen. Okay, let's go through. Well on in. Yeah, I've heard of Icy Veins. My end game build for this is Legacy of Nightmares Thorns build. If you go to my regular single-player videos, there is a link to D3 Planner where I've got planned out the equipment that I'm going to be working with for it. The plan is to get it up to doing somewhere in the region. Oh, bloody hell. Excuse me. To get it somewhere in the region of 1.6 billion Thorns damage being done in an area of effect with the Sanguinary Vambraces. So every time something hits me, it goes kabang and kills everything nearby. That's the plan. We'll see how that actually pans out. The fact that I've got the Legacy of Nightmares set already is a really, really good thing, because that's moving in the right direction. But I need to get the Heart of Iron, I need to get the Sanguinary Vambraces, I need to swap my shield over from the Freeze of Deflection to the Defender of Westmarch, so I'll be shooting wolves out. And of course we're going to be keeping our Facial Explosion as well. Alright, let's get some whirling going in there. We're going to have Skull Grasp in the cube, so that our Whirlwind will do more damage as well. And we've got Pain Enhancer, so as we're going through with Ambo's Pride making everything bleed, and Pain Enhancer itself will be making everything bleed, it'll be increasing our attack speed, which in theory should make us whirl even faster and stuff like that. That's the plan. All entirely theory crafted, not tested at all. Yeah, if I'm going for Legacy of Nightmares, the very first thing I will do every single season is just talk to Gadala and get some rings, and talk to Gadala and get some rings, and all my death's breaths go in forging up the rings, because they are hard to get. Alright. Here goes. I'm going to concentrate, so I'm not going to look at chat. Right, let's get some stabbing done on him quickly. And run away. Oh, yeah, don't like these. Let's stay over here for a moment. And the Enchantress is acting like a pretty good buffer for us. Oh god, that was a bad time for us to get kind of stunned in place. Alright, and we back off. Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. For varying definitions of pretty well. And we're going to explode. There we go. Freeze of Deflection actually triggered on him and stunned him in place. And back off. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. Second stage. Okay, trying to keep the whirls on him as much as possible. Ah, that was a bit of a shame. Right, we want to stand back here. I'll keep swinging because it will... why do you have to do that straight afterwards? That is annoying. Right, more whirling. We'll actually pop one of these, and we need to stand this side, okay? Right, let's draw him away from those freeze clouds. Freeze crowds? No, that's the wrong word. Come up here, come up here. Thank you.
I need fury.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Right, ignore pain. We're going to finish this. There we go. I'm pretty confident with my fights against Malthion now. It's bloody difficult, but totally doable. A mighty weapon! Alright, let's have a look at that. It's not Ambo's Pride. Oh, it's Fjord Cutter. Well, Fjord Cutter's quite a nice one. Yeah. I would be using that, except Ambo's Pride. Okay, we're going to move on to, let's do Rathma's Gift, and then we'll head back to town and drop this loot off. If you do like my videos or want to see more streaming, do remember to like and subscribe, etc, etc. If nothing else, it gives me numbers to brag against my brother with. He also, well, he plays with me as part of Monday Night Gaming, so we have a little competition thing sort of going between us for number of subscribers and number of likes and things like that. And it is pure internet points. But because we're identical twins, there's also that little bit of competitiveness there as well. Let's give you a bit of a stab. Right, let's put on Wrath of the Berserker. I'm getting distracted again. Right, we need to find the Death's Prisons. Let's just have a look around for those. And we can kill things on the way, but that's primarily what we're supposed to be doing. Any up here? And most of these things that I'm hitting are going to start bleeding, and they'll end up bleeding to death. So we are still technically killing them, even if we just move on. Right, so we found one way in / out. Let's grab this. Not looking particularly busy here. Well, seeing as you woke up just for me, let's kill you. Yeah, with Nagelring we've got the tiny terrorists going and blowing themselves up on stuff as well, so that's always good. I don't think those explosions can crit, though. My phone is buzzing for attention, so let's kill these and just have a quick look. I bet it's probably just an email and nothing that I need to worry about. But it's important to check these things. Ooh. It's hard to say. Because mostly when I'm going through a disintegrate build, and I've probably got more experience with wizards than I do with anything else, but I tend to go for Archon Explosion because I love exploding at everything. Disintegrate can be really powerful. If you get Hergedber's Bash's Binding, it basically reduces the cost entirely to nothing. So mostly it comes down to kill speed more than anything. Probably you could get up to Greater Rift level 90. Would I have the time to do that? Almost certainly no. But I've seen people on like leaderboards who I'm pretty certain have been using disintegrate based builds. And if you're using I forget the name of it, the one that makes it all really wide and turns it to a fire one, then you can use the Firebird set as well. Firebirds is probably the way to do a disintegrate build if you wanted to do one. But since I last played the Firebird set, they've changed it massively, so I don't know if that's still the way to do it or if it's better to focus entirely on Arcane. And they've mixed it up enough that I'm unsure. is the answer. I am by no means an expert. A little bit experienced, but not an expert. Although Matrix is playing a wizard this season, I think he's going for fast-moving mobility more than anything else. Apologies for the coughing as well. I am ever so slightly under the weather, and by that I mean I have man flu. Let's stand back and we'll kill them like that. Right. Grab the death breath, whirl through these guys, get rid of that. There we go. Right, death prison. While that's going on, let's put these paragon points in. Okay, 3 down. As far as torment levels go, since they changed it so it can go up beyond torment 10, I've not actually been up beyond torment 10 and survived yet. Last season we did a mad dash at the end, and it was getting very, very, very difficult, and not something I would have been able to do solo. Scaling really, really ramps up at that point. Although, from what I hear, they're going to be introducing like ancient items that are like one entire tier above ancient items. So, I suspect that any advice I give you now is not going to be valid for the next season anyway. Kaboom! That's how it's done. That's how it's done. I also do not recommend using a facial explosion soul shard on hardcore. It's a very specific build that I've gone for to try and make this work. Lots of cooldown reduction, Legacy of Nightmares, and a lot of hope. A lot of hope. There's a lot of hope here. Primal Ancients, that's the one. Thank you very much, Gromp3001. I kind of like the name as well, Primal Ancients. Right, let's get some whirling going in here. Okay. Well, this one took a little bit of time. Let's just get that ticked off, and I think probably we should head back and hand this stuff in. Okay. Salvage first. And we'll repair our stuff for good measure. And Fjord Cutter. Oh, we've already done that one. Well, we'll put Raycors in. Yeah, there we go. 2 bits of Raycor set. Well, we've got 3 bits of the Eyes of the Earth. Although, I suppose technically we're going to get all of that anyway, just from Hadrig's gift. Let's salvage this up. And these can all go in my stash. Right, on to Morgan the Beast. Oh, hell yeah. As soon as it comes out, I think I'm going to be running a Necromancer, just because I've been playing Diablo since Diablo 1. The Necromancer was such a fun character, and I can't wait to get a Blood Golem out. I really hope that there's still Blood Golems. I am hoping that there's going to be a story element to it as well, rather than just an extra character. But regardless, I'm going to pick it up. I suspect it's going to be all fun and incredibly awesome. Right, let's push through these guys. Leave them to die behind us. Is this even the right way? It looks like it probably is. So hard to tell with these giant maps.
The ancient have blessed me.
Ooh, well, let's put that point in. Don't do stuff like that while I'm in the middle of assigning my points. Don't you know it's rude? There we go, right. Technically this counts as the Blood Marsh now, so anything we can... Ooh, hello. Just in case Matrix is watching. Gotta read your books. Gotta read your books. Alright, a little bit of stabbing. Well, this one's gonna go down pretty quickly. Damn, that didn't quite kill him. I only got turned into a chicken anyway by the Enchantress, but that was a little bit surprising. Let's quickly go through these 150 if we can. Ooh. Yes, please. Pool of reflection. I'll take that. Everything else will die behind me. Yeah, so at the moment we've got Envious Blade still in here. So 100% critical chance enemies at full health. Critical hits cause bleeding. So anything we hit bleeds for a hell of a lot of damage. Just straight off the bat. So we can whirl through stuff as like a fire and forget. And they will all die. And if they stab at me, they will die, and if they don't, I can hit them further and they will die. There's a lot of dying that's going to be going on for them.
I see terror and a hunger that will consume everything. What hope do the works of men have against?
Unfortunately, we do need to spend a bit of time going around and hunting out these remaining 50 odd. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, kill the rock pile. There's only 40 left that we need to find. And I know that there are some that are appearing behind, but I'm looking for big packs, because mostly they'll follow us. Mostly they'll follow us. Okay. 14 to go. Ah, these ones didn't die before. Well, 3 to go. 2 to go. There's got to be 2 around this corner. Oh, there's one there. There we go. And for good measure, just, you know, because it's important to go above and beyond. We'll kill those extra ones. Right, let's head on to the Black King's Legacy. Well, I had gone a little bit squealy myself in the past when I found specific things that I've been looking for, but generally I try and limit it to just the exposure of my channel rather than general chat and things like that. Yeah, good stabbing going on. Oh, we're gonna explode. For those of you who've just tuned in, the reason it doesn't take actually that long for me to start moving again is because I have incredibly large cooldown reduction. It's up to like 67% or something like that. Let's get this open. And we will do even more stabbing fun. It's probably going to be the other way. Let's head back. Okay, stab, stab. And also for those of you who've just tuned in that aren't aware, this is my Thorns-based Legacy of Nightmares Whirlwind build. We've only got a couple of ancient items at the moment, so we're only running at Torment 5, but it's pretty effective. Things are hitting me, they're dying by hitting me. We're just farming up some bounty materials at the moment and getting death threats.
I've gained new power.
Alright, let's whirl that up. Extra crafting materials. Ooh, hello. Pool of reflection. Yes, please. Right. Stop getting distracted. This portal took a long time to find. I mean, this place is normally quite big anyway. I like coming to the Ruins of Corvus just for the amount of experience you can get from all the mobs. And if you've got Boon of the Hoarder in, obviously an absolute ton of money as well. Right, you guys. We're going to get you done quick. Shielded chicken. Who'd have thought? And knockback, of course. Because everyone likes knockback. I mean, what's not to like about knockback? Let's not be right in the middle of that. Go for these guys first, because they're going to go down easier, I think. And then you, as the last. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that could have been bad. Even if we had triggered one of our deaths, we still got another 2, and this is a relatively safe place. Let's go for the Demon's Cache. Cache or cache, depending on where you're from in the world. Although I suppose you might say cache. Well, exactly. What's not to like about knockback? Well, yeah, when you get knocked miles up in the air. I prefer knockback to nightmarish, though. I will say that. Damn, digging underground. Stab your friend. Uh-oh. That's... Whoa, that was some serious, serious lag. Woo! Let's not do that again. Good evening, Matthew. You joined just at the point when my connection decided it was going to have a wobble, and that was incredibly scary. You nearly watched me die live. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. Sorry, because of the time lag, I should say specifically when I'm responding to people's comments. Just so you know, I'm not blaming you for joining and triggering that happening. Although, you know, maybe you are my bad luck charm. Stick around. Maybe there'll be more exciting moments. Come back, you bastard. There we go. Oh, no, no. No, don't go. I need the viewers. I need the subscribers. It's a popularity contest between me and my brother. I need more than he does. Right, let's get this thing killed, and then I'll actually head across to the occupied ruins. Yay, more death breaths. Alright, let's put this point in, and the other one. All the stabbing. All the stabbing. Kill the war chest. And have a little drink. And facial explode. Let's get some healing on with those. Now we can, of course, pop Ignore Pain to heal up, but it's much better to do it by just critically hitting stuff. Am I getting Blood Funnel? Yes, I am. Well, not Blood Funnel from Whirlwind, but, yeah. Swords to Plowshares. That's the one I meant. You can tell I'm an experienced barbarian. Yes, Matrix does play hardcore as well. In fact, if you tune in on Monday night, we'll be both streaming then. So, I don't know where you are in the world. It's 11 o'clock UK time at the moment. We normally start around, let's see, we start with XCOM 2 at 8, so probably starting Diablo 3 about 10, maybe 9:30, depending on how quickly we get through XCOM and Divinity. Got to kill Rogoth the Eternal and his minions. Well, I'd be all for killing him and leaving his minions alone. I mean, how do we know they weren't pressured into it? It's a terrible life, you know. You wake up a demon and then you got to be someone's minion. Uh-oh. Kaboom! Alright. Let's get this party started. No. Let's not have you doing that on my face. Cold immune. Well, good job I'm not hitting him with... Well, actually, I am kind of hitting him with cold. I wonder if that means he's completely immune to all the damage I'm doing. It doesn't look like it. If I whirl through him. Yeah. Something to bear in mind. Let's grab this and we will just clear out of the area. And this chest has not a great deal. But that's okay.
I am returning to town.
Let's put that Paragon point in as well. Right. Material. Give me stuff. What's in the magic boxes? A Crusader shield? Grizzles, Perfection, Guardians, Jeopardy, Boardwalkers. That's alright. So, you can learn this and that. Will ID this? Let's see why my phone was buzzing again. This will not take me a moment. Okay, so it was salvation, blocked attacks, healed. That's interesting. I don't know if it ends up counteracting like the entire blocked amount, but I suppose there's always the potential. Let's salvage it. We're never going to actually put it in the cube. And speaking of, I should actually take this out, Skywarden, and salvage that up as well. We're not running a Crusader this season, so there's no point in us holding on to it. The rest of these can all go in here. So, another dual recipe. And bits and bobs going in there. Geez, we're up to a lot of blood shards. Okay, let's go to the higher heavens. The siege tower. Left wall hug will make our way there. Get some stabbing on them. Paragon 109 at the moment. I mean, I could take the time to... in fact, let's very, very quickly... We'll see if we can get a socket in Ambo's Pride. Miriam, let's see what we've got. Yeah, we can make 11 attempts. Hey, first time! Alright. This is where the fun leveling starts. So we're going to lose some survivability. That's given. But we're going to be getting a hell of a lot more experience per mob we kill. So this should significantly change the game. My head explosion is so much fun. It is like the favourite thing about this this character. I love the thorns. Don't get me wrong. I love the thorns. I love the Nagel ring that I've got on at the moment. Although we're going to swap it for Skull Grasp eventually. But it's the head explosion. And the fact that Legacy of Nightmares affects it. That's what I really, really love. All I'm really looking for is ways to make the head explosion even better. Alright, more Death Breath. Oh, it is not for the faint of heart. I built this build around making the head explosion a non-stupid idea. So pretty much everything is about things dying near me, and the head explosion just adds to that as a benefit. I've got 2 separate ways of stopping the head explosion from locking me in place, and in addition, if it like gets really bad, then well, I don't really know what to say other than that. I've basically come up with as much survivability as possible. I've got cooldown reduction to stop the general day-to-day locking me in place. If it looks like it's going to be like moltens on the ground or something, see, that was absolutely fine. But if there'd been moltens as well, or there's frozens, I can pop ignore pain like I just did, and I was pointing at my screen thinking you could see it, but you can't. So I popped ignore pain there. If I pop Wrath of the Berserker, it does the same thing. Well, it doesn't do exactly the same thing, but it means that the head explosion can't lock you in place. So between the 2 of them, there's many options to keep me moving and mean that it doesn't cause a hazard to my build. I think that's the best way of putting it. Right, I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stick around tonight, but hopefully we'll be able to get through this act of bounties. So let's try and make it a quick one. Right, you're stabbed, 8 to go. Yeah, I can actually see the difference that the Gem of Ease is making. And that's why it's a fun Thorns build. That right there is why it's a fun Thorns build. Alright, let's hurry through to Iswal and see if we can't kill him quickly. How are we doing for money? 12 million. So with, as far as fundraising exercises go, running bounties is a pretty good way of going about it. Oh, hello, Blues. Alright, let's get Wrath of the Berserker on. Facial explosion right in the middle there. You think you can run away? That ain't happening, mate. Alright, let's grab this, grab that. Let's put that Paragon Point in. More critical hit chance. More critical hit chance is more healing, is more damage. It's doubly awesome for us. Kill these one at a time so the fire chains doesn't get us. Or try and do it so the fire chains doesn't get us. It never really goes according to plan. Another Death's Breath. Yay. Just see the angel kind of locked there on the wall watching us whirl past. Nope, we ain't stopping. We'll stop to pick up a book, because you got to keep your reading up. Oh, hello. Right. Into the middle we go. Oh, geez. A little bit of rubber banding there. That's not good. Oh, right. That was an ignore pain. And we'll just back off a little bit. Let that explode properly. Back off a little bit. Let them explode properly. Right, now you die. I'm sorry, Grump. I'm not sure what you're referring to with that. If it was something that I said, that was unfortunately minutes ago, and I have entirely forgotten. let's grab those. And we will hurry them around. Oh! Haha! Right. Stab them. In fact, we'll grab this as well. Alright, on to the Great Span. Iswal is going down. Although this should not be a difficult fight, given we can take on Malthael without too much hassle. The hardest thing about the fight is actually getting across to him. He can't freeze us because we got ice climbers on. So we're just going to kind of stand on him and whirl back and forth as much as possible and stab him occasionally a bit more. Bit of facial explosion for good measure. There we go. Man, that was pretty quick. Oh yeah, I'm exactly the same. His cannon is pretty nasty. In fact, no, I'm scared of Malthael as well. Yeah, that flamethrower is very nasty. In fact, even the demon spitting flame is pretty nasty, just because it's bang 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 bang, constant hits, and they do a lot of damage as well. And yeah. The idea is to completely avoid it rather than just tanking through it, but it kind of reminds me of Titan Quest actually, going all the way back to that must have been 12 years ago, I think. I thought I'd built a character pretty well, and then I came up against the Colossus, and he like one-hit me, and I was so surprised. I was like, holy moly, how can something hit for that much damage? Let's whirl away from that. That's not a good place to be. Right. Get these last couple killed. Right. Stand out of the explosion. Then we'll loot the room. And then we'll do this. Oh, no, we'll do the blues first. Right. 100 enemies. Should be able to pull them all in pretty closely. Mostly I want them to be attacking me so that they die on me. And yeah, Malthael Poison Clouds, sorry, I did read that before. I think they're like Frost Clouds actually, but they are nasty as all hell. Always keep away from them if I can. Let's build up a little bit of this. Oh, we're going to explode. Ooh, jeez. Not a good time for a lag spike. 141. That is not bad at all. Grab those. And let's put this point in. Okay, we are going to head on to... Let's do the Cursed Shrines, then we'll do Khotun to finish. Threatening Shout I could throw in there, but if I was to throw in Threatening Shout as well, I'd need to take something else out. So we'd need to lose Ignore Pain. Yeah, it would amplify the damage against specific mobs. And actually, I'm getting some rubber banding at the moment, so ooh. Alright, it seems to have recovered. Only a little bit worrying. We're fine though. It does look like my connection has dropped quality though. Let's have a quick look. That is down to 316. That's horrible. Given I have awesome broadband. Oh, 58. Much better. Yeah, just a little bit. I may not carry on for too much longer. We'll do these bounties. In fact, let's head back to town quickly and drop this stuff off. I'm going to do these bounties and then probably finish for the night. Besides, running hardcore with a dodgy internet connection makes things exciting. Right? Maybe. Sort of. Right. That's cleared up some space at least. I'm sorry, I wish I could stick around all night, but I do have, unfortunately, a life tomorrow, and well, not a life tomorrow, but I've got like things that I need to do tomorrow, so I can't play all evening.
Not ready yet.
Oh god, yeah, these guys are going to be nasty. Let's kill them as quickly and efficiently as we can without getting burned alive. That'll do it. Yeah, that'll certainly do it. Uh-oh. Ooh. Little bit of stun going on there. Kill the chicken and get out of the explosion.
I gain new strength.
Okay, put that paragon point in and then we will get into those archives. Don't mind me, just coming through.
This cannot be opened yet.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Oh, thank you very much, Grom. That's an absolutely huge compliment. Right. There's only a couple left down here. Now, I do think that it's good to take breaks now and then anyway, because it keeps you fresh. Even people that work on radio and talk all the time, they need downtime to keep those creative juices flowing, and I am not the most interesting person or the most creative person out there. I talk random shit about just about everything. But if you're enjoying it, then I'm really glad that you're here. So, yeah, stick around, there'll be more. Yeah. 100 enemies. Stabbity, stabbity, stabbity. And we'll get those as well. Oh, this will help with our 100 enemy count. Ooh. No, this is fine. We're fine. It's all okay. Oh yeah, I would be inclined to agree. I mean, I'm subscribed to a couple of channels. There's a couple of big ones, but also a couple of very, very small ones that play unique and interesting games. Yeah, more like your average regular guy. And I suppose that there's nothing more average and regular than me anyway, so...
Your flesh is weak.
Oh, we're gonna explode. There we go. Shame we didn't hit anything with it, but It's not one of those things that you can exactly aim. Let's pop Ignore Pain while we just whirl on this dude. And we'll stand slightly out of those just for a moment, because they're going to hurt. Quit it, Juggernaut dude. Right, one down. Uh-oh. Ooh. That's why the crowd control reduction is good. If it had triggered like another couple of seconds in, then with Ignore Pain on cooldown and Wrath of the Berserker on cooldown, that would have hit us. It's not good to have both of those on cooldown. Come on, I just need 20 more mobs. 20 more. Hey, yeah, I was pretty much the same. I was making videos on my old PC, but it was struggling. So I was playing in 1080p and I was recording at 720p, and then the quality just was not the same, and that was frustrating more than anything, I think. All right, let's head back to Tyrael. Oh, there we go. Thorns is brilliant, but it'd be nice to not get interrupted on the way back. Alright. What are you going to give us this time? A shield? Which shield is that? Ah, Covenant's Criterion. Of course it's going to be Covenant's Criterion. I mean, it's a reward pack, for want of a better way of putting it. So, Ashiera's Vestments. I do like Ashiera's Vestments. Spite and Lyu's Persuader. That's pretty good. We'll salvage up these bits. That can go down there. These can all come across. So the only ones that we're missing are Act 1 and Act 3. And I think I'm going to have to pick them up another time. Right. Well, thank you very much for... Oh, if I recorded it only hits 15 frames a second, yeah. Yeah, that is always a bit frustrating. I'm afraid I'm going to have to finish there, but thank you very much for tuning in. I do hope you've enjoyed this last hour or so. And join me again. I will be streaming again on Monday night with my brothers. So, yeah, it's going to be good fun. Tune in. Maybe you'll see me die. Maybe you'll see us make some progress. I don't know. These things could go either way. Either way, I'll see you soon.